Here's themselves as gods. Keep trying to distract you from your purpose. Let's do number 1.
Desperate how?
I don't know if I should trust this. Say you'll tell her once she's answered a few questions of yours.
Oh, fine. 1, spooky magic. 2, only half a demon actually. My mother was a bitter elf named Loda. 3, just a bit of leftover effluvia from the spell. 4, more than I can count. 5, something too horrible to mention by the light of day. And now that I've answered every question a sane person could conceive to ask of me in this moment, let's carry on. What did you see?
Tell her. After all that, just like, nope. Okay,
I see. So, your god seemed uncharacteristically frightened, told you the void was coming, and that only you could ascend to divinity, after which you felt a cold deep within you. Well then, it sounds like you need to ascend, doesn't it? And quickly.
She inspects her fingernails with great attention, then looks up at you from under an arched eyebrow.
Did they mention how you were meant to become the next divine?
I admit that was somewhat vague.
Well, luckily for you, Mama Malady is here to help. We already know you can bless, but as far as I know, you can neither see source nor take it as you see fit. I may not know much about divinity, but I do know that any godwoken worth their salt will know how to perform all these oh-so-fantastic feats. You need to go see the Meister.
Ask her where you can find this Meister.
She's got one of those things in Driftwood. You know, the building where people go and they do things inside of it? A home, that's it. She's got a home in Driftwood.
You had to think that hard to think of home?
Give me your map. There you are. Tell her I sent you and she'll handle the rest. You're at the beginning of a long journey, Godwoken. Long, but exceedingly interesting. Now, I must be going, and so must you.
Ask how we can get to shore.
Why, our faithful little sloop, of course. We can all ride together. Won't that be terribly fun?
Ask her
Shopping.
after.
Before you go, if I'm not back by the time you find out where our journey takes us next, you can call me back here. Tell the ship. She'll know how to summon me. And in the unlikely case you don't manage to do whatever it is you'll need to do to become what you need to become, you could call me, but I would be grateful if it doesn't come to that.
Okay. Let's talk to everyone.
Oh, you catch me during a meditative moment. Gods, voids, a perilous journey through the Hall of Echoes. One wonders whether one is awake or dreaming.
It's all too surreal.
In that case, it's high time we return to the order of the day, which in my case is still the domain of dreams, of course. Bramos the Wanderer told me to meet him in Driftwood. So, to Driftwood we must go. I can only hope it will be a town of opulence and plenitude, despite its rather discouraging name.
Yes, I've got to talk. Wait, why doesn't Sibel want to be talked to?
Alexander is gone, but I don't think we've seen the last of him.
Wonder if still intends to track Alexander down and fulfill his contract.
To kill him again? Yes.
Excellent.
But more than the contract, I've got questions about what really happened during the war. And I'm not going to let him die until he answers them.
He raises one hand to shield the sun from his eyes and scans the horizon intently.
As far as tracking him down is concerned, right now we're headed for Driftwood. And last I heard, my old pack were camped out near there. If anyone will know who put the contract on Godwoken, it'll be Roost.
So I want to talk to the cat with you.
Another giant speaks, Quercus. No, never! I will pay it no notice. One of its troop has an air of nobility about it, but this one... Ugh.
Okay, so I have to talk to him with Fane.
The squirrel reaches out and touches your ankle, sending a hot flush rippling through your body.
Hey, go on, Draw. What's up, dude? Okay, so your suggestion, and everyone seems to agree with it, is to put one side of the pyramid in the basement when I find it as a fountain of source. Okay. I can heed that advice. Yeah. Now, we obviously need to talk to people, but we really need to find...
She's something, all right.
I want to get that.
I question Siva's trust in her, but Malady's usefulness is self-evident. As Lucian said, you will be eternally gifted when you act in my name.
Ask him what his plans are.
Paradise awaits, my friend.
How you doing today, Draw?
Not an actual paradise, of course. I don't think there's such a place in all of Rivellon. Paradise Downs. My parents still sow the soil there. And if the Order hadn't called me to its ranks, I'd still call their farm my home. I miss it. I miss them. They've been forever understanding of my duty. But I admit, I've been neglectful. I have some wrongs to right.
Oh, he knows what's next for him. Ask what's next for you.
I expect Malady has an answer to that. It seems she's got it all in hand.
So how does he have to quote Lucian so often?
Only as often as I need his guidance, Ancient One.
Oh god.
When I invoke Lucian's words, I invoke his deeds too. He stood for the defenseless when the Black Ring rose up. For all of us. For my mother, my father.
Gareth's nostalgia lasts for just a moment longer. He composes himself,
Hey,
clears
go
his
on,
throat,
dude. Welcome back.
and waits for your next question.
Where's that little kid?
Hello again.
Yeah,
That's
again.
twice now you've saved my skin.
Oh, it is. It's lovely.
And I think it's time to start repaying the favours. I could fetch some stuff you need, maybe. Ma always said I was a great runner.
Excellent. Slowly and smoothly. Yeah. Asking you could thing or two. My stream is quieter than... How do you mean? Like me, my voice and the game? Or what? Nobody else has said anything's quiet. Overall. I don't know what's good to get. Bone dust, pixie dust, stardust. These seem pretty important. I can turn things up. I had somebody tell me the other day that the game is overpowering me talking, so I had actually turned things down a slight bit, but... You reckon pixie dust? You can get some pixie dust. Yeah.
Sure thing. I'll start hunting that down right away. Don't wait up.
I've turned sounds up a little bit more now. I think it is sitting... Actually, the other thing I did because of that was... I'll turn that. then what I'll do is I'll boost this up a little bit as well. There you go. Try that, eh? What's the link for, dude? Interesting. How did that send me down there? Exactly. Okay, sorry, okay. Not allowed to talk to you?
I've plenty of fighters for hire. Experts in...
I don't need
Oh, I...
this. Why do you need that option in this game? And why do I need a stream analyzer, dude? The hire people. Is that if you don't want to take on storyline characters, is it? Everyone's pretty much gone, so let's just they're all on the bottom deck, are they? You can shoot them as well. Wait, what? I was gonna say, why is it all blacked out? Even he's gone. Okay, let's just get over it. One sec.
Allies for hire.
Okay. It's okay when viewers turn you down, but when, like me, I have to use an external volume regulator to hear you, fine, is tedious. I have been streaming for just under a year and never once have I been told I'm too quiet. In fact, I've been told the quite opposite, that I've been too loud. Never once have I had somebody come in and say that they've had to use an external volume regulator to hear me. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, dude, but I've never had that issue with anyone before. I'm interested in this report you sent. Oh, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying I've never had that issue with anyone before. One of my very close friends has actually been a streamer like years longer than me, and he's the one that helped me do this setup. And yeah, I've actually just passed over what you sent me to him. So we'll see. Oh, now she wants to talk. Maybe that was his glitch before.
Here we are, Reaper's Coast. We made it.
Even though that link got deleted, I can still see that link. So yeah, I don't know if there's something wrong in the somewhere. I'll fix it. Here we are, Reaper's Coast. We made it. She looks.
The hunt, like always.
How did the grand battle go? Which one? The one on the boat?
To be God-woken is all well and good, but above all, I've yet to find the Master. Somewhere further inland, Rustoxi breathes. All I have to do now is pick up his scent and make his last breath worth my while.
Every creature was dead apart from a wizard and one of the geists and the two people on the boat. And Neaton, hopefully I am pronouncing that right. We will look into what you've sent us and see if there is anything wrong or any adjustments we can make to help things better, okay, dude? Thank you for sending that report. Not something we've ever had, but we'll check it out. Where am I? Dude, I live by one rule, right? I was a spray painter for quite a long time, and I trained a lot of people up. And I always said, I live by one rule. The day you think you know everything about something is the day you need to walk away from it. Because it doesn't matter how long you've been doing something, you can meet somebody else and learn a different way to do something that could make it better, quicker, faster, you know. That's a rule that I've lived by my whole life, and I will continue to. So if what you've given us here can improve the stream even more, then thank you. You know, we'll check that out. We'll look into settings and that and make sure there's nothing that's set incorrectly in that sense. So thank you for sending that through. We're not gonna walk. I thought Fane would be fine going that way. Hey Fano, how you going, dude? Yeah, all going well, man. Oh, shark. We're just gonna get all the fishies.
A dying shark lies gasping on the sand, bleeding from the mouth and gills. It turns its dark and soulless eyes to you. Its bloody gills open in search of water, but find only air.
Feel free to call you Net. No worries, dude. I hate mispronouncing people's names as well, so... I know almost nothing about stream. I know this game pretty well, though. My characters are smelly! What the hell? How do you remove smelly? Awesome. Goes away with time? Is it because... Is it because I walked over this, is it? Okay. Oh, there you go. Water washes it off. There you go. Easy. Dude. So have you been streaming yourself, Nat, have you? Obviously, if you know this kind of stuff. I have 2 characters with Pet Pal, yes. I need to go back and talk to the shark, I'm guessing. Oh. Dead civilian. Oh, oh. Save him! Hurry! Run! Ah, we're all probably gonna die! I better save it. Hurry! Oh, oh. It's gonna be too late. You're too slow. Oh, no, oh. What a dick! Just killed her and ran off. Dude, look at these guys. Even if I did, it's long gone and erased from history. Ow. I've heard that way too much, I think, to be honest. I'm gonna save adrenaline for the next attack. So let's... Wait, hold on. What's flying in the air? Wait, whatever's up here is not going to attack me, right? If whatever's up there attacks me, that's like 5 more enemies. Oh, God. Are there bugs, are they? I can do that. Oh. Ah. I quick saved it anyway, but let's leave it as that and let's continue. path is interrupted. Hey, I might be... You're interrupting the path. I'm just gonna play this through, and if they turn out to be even more that are gonna attack, like... I mean, the map's not showing them, but there's sure as hell to see the shadows. Maybe your point. Oh. Okay. Thought so. So you're going to explode every time I hit you. I don't want you anywhere near my guys. Do you mean Pillars of Eternity or Path of Exile?
I'm ready.
Pokemon Emerald? Pillars of Eternity? I do have Pillars of Eternity 2. I don't have Pillars of Eternity 1. The biggest thing I don't like is... I'll read stuff out, but I don't like sitting there for ages reading non-stop. And that's the biggest thing I've got with that. Like, this I love. It's all moving around like this, where I find Pillars of Eternity 2 at least. There's a lot more just pages of books and clicking and moving, that kind of thing, not exploring like this. So I don't know, but I think by the time we finish this, the new Assassin's Creed Odyssey will be out, and we'll be playing that. After that, there's going to be another big void in games, unless there's some that I've missed. So we could go back to Pillars of Eternity, yes. Let's get our little... Actually, I want a different one. I don't want the fire dude again. I want to see one of the other guys. Is there blood anywhere? Water anywhere? Will that give me water? Not telling me it's water. Yeah, it tells me fire. That doesn't... God! Just do this. Law Master, yes I do. Level 4, I believe. If I recall correctly. Oh, there you go. Get away from me. Why'd you ask if I've got Law Master? Okay, so they are, like, completely bugged. Okay. Okay, so that's just... Yeah. Could have done the poison dude. Oh, actually, I gotta do this. I want to see what they look like. Oh, so they're all the same character just with different effects on it, are they? Still looks cool. Maybe the lightning one looks good. What to do? So, wait, what? Poison infusion makes it as you. I've only got. I haven't found. I need to find the next summoning vendor because these are all I've got. Power infusion and fast sight infusion. That's all I've got. I was trying to find a vendor before. I couldn't.
What happened here?
Alright, we need to go back to the shark you guys said, right? Let's go back. Let's go back and get smelly again. Wait. I just crafted some books before actually. So I crafted that one. What we were just talking about. That's right. The reason I don't have that on yet is Sibel does not have Earth. I need to give her a point in Earth. Made this one as well. Throw explosive trap. And we also got sparking swings. Yeah, I don't have a source book at the moment. Glad to see some of us had the guts just to walk on through the poison, you know. Necrofire infusion. I've got this. I'm gonna save that page actually. I am going to Necrofire infusion, you reckon? That was the wrong one. That was the completely wrong one. So there's poison infusion and then acid infusion, water infusion, fire, and electric. But you need a summoning book and then the other stuff, and I don't have summoning book. These here are all double up books I've got, apart from the ones I've got here that are the formed ones.
A dying shark lies gasping on the sand, bleeding from the mouth and gills. It turns its dark and soulless eyes to you. Its bloody gills open in search of water, but find only air.
Offer to drag it back into the water. Yeah, it's been nice to it.
It gasps in the air, struggling for the breath to speak. Its own blood froths at its mouth.
No, die here.
Monsters in the water. Monsters in the deep.
So you still do the summon as normal, right? In pools of toxin or whatever. And then you go and put that infusion to it and it gives it more spells. Yeah, so mate, I have summoned a necro dude before. The necro fire guy. Because it was necro fire that I summoned him in. He had a different skill altogether though. Pretty sure. Or maybe it was a totem? I don't remember the name. You can't do it without skill book. I don't know what I did then. And apparently I should have put my fire slug onto the summoner, but then the summoner doesn't have pyro. Remark that the bloodstained teeth in the sea, it should have little to fear.
Monsters bigger. More and more growing.
Doesn't want to go in there, so it's scared shitless.
It looks at you with its cold, flat eyes as if to say, do what you will. Then it turns away and gets back to drowning in the bloody sunshine.
Yeah, I'm gonna save this.
It looks at you with its cold...
No. Okay, so it's not gonna give us an option, so... Why is Ricochet down there?
A dying shark lies gasping on the sand, bleeding from the mouth and gills. It turns its dark and soulless...
Okay, so... It does give us an option to... Now, I didn't see anyone go back. No, I don't have a lot of money left because I did a lot of upgrades and that, but I'll work through it. The skills I've got to focus on are Sibel right in this second with the summoning stuff, so... He's dead. Don't need to steal it. I'm just wondering, would it have been better dragging it off, but then it'll probably get killed by whatever it was chasing? I mean, I've got 100 gold, Jesus. But I've got a lot of stuff I can Oh, you mean steal the money, sorry. Completely took that the wrong way. Sibel.
A boy at swim. Your name is Joe. You're 9. You're brave. You're off to see your mum. A shadow moves below you. A jagged vice closes on your thigh and pulls you down. Water fills your lungs. Blood billows.
Okay, I'm happy I killed it now. That settled it. Steal it and sell it back. Now there was a box up here. I'm guessing that's where the town is. What's this? Why do I see that? You want another one? Wow. Oh, that looks freaky. What was the boy's name? Can I go back and check? I didn't take that much notice. Jay? Jay does nothing. There's K, there's L. I don't think it was a quest though. Dialogues. Shut. The bell. Name is Joe. Why'd you want to know the name? Or are you hinting at something to me?
A Magister caravan.
No,
I remember
not
one just
true.
like this.
Can't be
picking
true.
me up. Could have been a shipment to Fort Joy. What happened here?
No, no.
Dude, the music just went all bad.
Can't be real. Not real. Not happening.
I'm just gonna
No,
ignore
it's
you.
Not true.
And I'm gonna loot
Can't be
everybody,
true.
okay? Don't know why I needed to pick up that body. Just leave it in there. Okay, I just want to...
No, no, no.
Good find.
Bloodied leg.
Can't be
Okay,
real.
so I'm guessing the
real.
void tainted
happening.
stuff you don't want Sibel to eat, right?
No, it's not true. Can't be true. No, no, no.
Ooh.
Can't be real. Not real. Not happening.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was
No,
just doing
it's
that, actually.
Not true.
Thank you
Can't
for
be
the tip.
true.
Okay, I'm gonna save this and I'm gonna try it. I need to learn for myself, right? Sibel, can you eat that corpse? Where'd it go?
Eloisa was the prettiest girl, not to others, but to you. Her luminous eyes shone brighter than the moon. The day you collared her for Fort Joy, you wept every tear you had. You never cried again.
No, it's not true. Can't be true.
You stride past the chained sorcerers and climb onto the caravan without complaint. As you settle onto the bench, you offer Ralik's blessings to the Magister Guard. He offers only a bleary-eyed stare of disinterest in return before shoving the chained sorcerers aboard. As you watch them cower, you cannot help but feel annoyance. After all, don't they know they're going to be saved?
Can't be real.
Reappears with
Not
food
real.
and stuff?
Not
Damn, Lou.
happening.
Work, work, work. That's all there was in Driftwood for a dwarf
Any
like
garlic
you.
bread?
Until you got involved in the anti-magister resistance. Then, the work was still there, but also purpose. Purpose worth dying for.
No, no.
Well, I've just
no.
walked past a whole lot of stuff, right?
Can't be real. Not real. Not happening.
Oh, can I have some, Lou?
No, it's
Sibel, just eat all the body parts, please.
You remember a cold childhood in a no-hope fishing town, bullied mercilessly by a dwarf named Lohar. With no other prospects, you sign up as a magister, eager for the power denied you all your life.
Cheese and salsa? Adventurous.
From the dark, you stare up at the thin slivers of light visible between the floorboards. Shadows ripple across the slivers, accompanied by heavy footsteps, magister footsteps. Wood creaks above your head. One of them has paused. Your breath catches in your throat as you wait for him to move along. But the hatch is suddenly yanked open. Light floods you, blinding and accusatory.
Loharan, Joe?
You hear only one gruffly barked word before the hands seize you. Gotcha!
Gotcha. And the head. Eat the eyeballs first, please.
You twist your head around as the Magisters haul you away. Your wife and 2 boys stand in the doorway, helpless. You commit their faces to memory one last time. Wendy cries out something to you. You tell yourself it was, "I love you," or "We'll wait for you." But the truth is, you didn't catch it. The farm recedes from view behind you.
Like, these skills I'm learning from eating body parts, is that completely random or set in stone?
No, it's not true. Can't be true.
It's set? Okay. We just learnt Ricochet, Arrow, and Blood Rain.
No, no, no. Can't be real. Not real. Not happening. No, it's not true. Can't be true.
Which she can't use anyway, so... Okay, so we've got... There's a lot of eating going on here.
Warm red wine flows down your throat. The languor of a tavern evening soothes you. Suddenly, shrieks rend the night. The Magisters have come. Warm red blood flows down your face.
Nice. Nice.
Collared by Magisters in the far north, you were force-marched to this foreign land. A moment of hope as a grinning dwarf removes your source collar. Seconds later, void-woken death.
No, it's
Beautiful.
not true. Can't be true.
Absolutely beautiful. Probably don't need a key for this because we picked it up before.
No, no, no. Can't be real. Not real. Not happening.
The skills can't be used though.
No, it's not true. Can't be true.
She doesn't have Necro or Hydro for that. And she's not a huntsman for those. Maybe we could...
No, no, no. Can't be real. Not real. Not happening. No, it's
I
not
really hope
true.
tomorrow
Can't be true.
Monday goes good.
No, no, no.
I could put Bless on there, yeah, definitely.
Can't be real. Not real. Not happening.
Everyone else has their skill slots.
No, it's
Actually, that
not
reminds me, I gotta
true.
fix this
Can't
up
be
so I
true.
don't forget the skills there. I don't know why Ricochet Arrow is that far down.
No, no,
Can
no.
you shut up?
White as driftwood salt, the dwarf flinches at your approach, yet she holds a short, clean blade aloft. Her fierce stance can't hide the trembling of her fingers.
Back, back. Magister, I'll kill you, just like the rest of them.
Soldier, glancing at her clean blade. You know she didn't kill anyone.
She slumps, all bravado draining from her.
No, 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 no. I've never seen anything like those beasts before. Are they gone?
Say, it certainly looks like everybody's gone, one way or the other.
Her eyes widen and lose focus, as though she's seeing something played out before them. Her voice is shaky when she speaks.
Those? Yes. Worst ones I've ever seen. Ripped through the Magisters. The dwarves. Dead. 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 And the sorcerer's gone.
Oh, I get what you mean. That's cool. That's cool. Where's a spooky hand? If you're referring to Miss Oxy, she's gone to bed with little one. I'm probably not far off myself. And then tomorrow night should be a nice long stream. I don't have to work the following day, so that'd be good to be able to try to push through this a lot further.
Glassy as marbles. It's not cold, yet her shivering is relentless.
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Duna's beard. Lohar. My boss Lohar will want to know what happened to them, but I can't remember.
Ask her what she was doing here for this boss Lohar. She'll probably say she doesn't remember.
Helping sorcerers. We thought we could help them against the Magisters, but...
Raise an eyebrow? Surely she can remember what happened to the sorcerers.
No, I don't know. I don't know.
Let's do this intelligence one, try it. Tell her to breathe. If she tells you what she remembers, you can help her. No.
She flinches at the slightest rustle of wind through the long grass. Terror in her eyes, she stumbles away from you.
There's a chest over there. Sauce on the ground again. Red Prince can take that. Okay, so we went over there. We need to check out what that was. Oh, what was that? Worth some money here. Wait, that's the wrong bag. Wait. Oh, come on. How did that get in there? Not that yet. Keep pushing up here. You're running at me, why?
A scruffy kid bounds up and stands before you, hands on hips. He stares at your face, doubt screwing up his features.
You Ben Mez?
You Ben Mez? Deny everything.
You sure? Yep, that's just what he said you'd say, Ifan.
You would say what?
Righto, got a message for you. Chap called Baron Laveri wants to see you. Black Bull Tavern, first floor.
The kid shoves his hands in his pockets and ambles off, whistling an off-key tune.
Okay. Hey, I could... Oh. Gonna say we can make another chicken and they can have a party. Bobok? Brown, you can usually speak to animals. Oh, I love it. Yeah. I don't want that. I don't want that. Pumpkin pot? Jar of honey, we'll take that. Take that. Where's that empty jar of honey that we just picked up? Where'd it go? Hawk? Wait, I just picked up an empty jar. Am I blind? It's good, is it? Radiance? Empty potion bottles. Empty canister. Empty. I swear to God, I just picked up an empty... one jar of beehive honey, and then one not. The hammer? Oh yeah, I still don't see it there. Thank you. Under the essences. Oh, thank you. There we go. Excellent. Thank you. Oh. Oh. We're gonna get all fancy ass armor now.
You ever think about running off?
Honey is pretty OP. Wait, isn't this where we want to go? It is. Yes. It's time for war.
Get yourself in check, boy. I won't have you running off like Millicent and Tully. You'll just end up sliding down some Voidwoken's gross gullet, piece by piece.
The older-looking Magister notices your presence. He wipes his grubby hands downward across his greaves, as if to wipe away the grime, but instead smears more dirt onto them.
Halt! What word do you bring?
Tell him you bring bad tidings, dead magisters and dwarves erect on the caravan out of town.
His face goes pale, and his eyes open wide. The Magister that greeted you remains stiff, as if enduring a harsh wind.
The Voidwoken come.
Hush, Fader. You may pass, traveller. Dare say you'll be aching to leave before long anyway. But before you do, find Raymond, the White Magister. He'll want to know what you've seen. Be quick, mind. He's set to sail any moment.
He nods his head in the direction of the bridge, but offers no other instruction.
As long as you stay put, you'll be safe.
Oh, I was looking for, good for a fight there.
Are you sure? Them sorcerers from the caravan?
They'd be daft to come back. As long as there's no sorcerers, there's no Voidwoken. Fine, as long as you don't know.
Last time I was here, I summoned my wolf right in the tavern. All hell broke loose.
I should try
Good
that
times.
skill at some time.
Good times. I wonder if they'll remember me.
Fish stinks of the void. What kind of rat would sell such filth?
You're safe among friends. Never forget.
The kind that don't fancy starving, along with the rest of this town. It's all well and good for you with your rations. We've got to take what we can get.
Heidelberg.
Keep talking, dwarf, and you let that bitted sawdust from a cell floor.
Keeping it together, Bree?
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Oh, this isn't... Wait, they said there was a white mate. There he is.
You too, Julian. Show him how it's done, man. Go on, you mute sacks of flesh. Put your backs into it. I'll not lose another day to the tide. The Lord Dread awaits. Its sails billow with Dallas's breath. I'll...
The Magister stops, barking orders. He sniffs the air like a predator, turns to face you, the wolf eyeing the deer.
Intense fellow, this one. Keep calm and courteously bid him good day.
You do not get to make that decision. That decision is mine. A good day? Let's talk about a good day. Tell me, have you ever been strung up by the hands? Your body swinging like a bell's clapper as your bones are being broken with cast iron rods?
Ask why he would inquire such a horrible thing, and I think I know what the answer is going to be, but I'm going to do it.
I inquire because I enjoy painting a picture with which I'm so very intimately familiar.
He licks his lips. Dry flesh turns wet.
See, I'd like to string you up too. Rack you with rods and leave you dangling over a puddle of your own blood and piss.
Americans say you'd like to see him try.
His sliver of a smile could rival a rattler's.
I'm very good at what I do, see? I don't even need a sauce hound yapping at my side.
I'm gonna get a dog out in this fight, man.
There was a whiff of something in the air when you approached. A current of filth. That is to say, sauce.
You're not allowed to see what we're talking about. Get out of my speech bubble. Why are you in my speech bubble?
Best convince me I was mistaken.
We kill him, right, chat? Can we take a step closer and whisper? He has a lot of nerve to accuse the best source hunter west of us being a sorcerer. Do that. Let's do number 3. Go!
He leans in closer and sniffs the air once more.
Interesting. So I was mistaken. Must have been ambition I smelt on you, not the magic that dare not speak its name. Very well. In that case, we'll forego the gallows and turn straight to the hunt. The very definition of your order's existence. Seems peaceful here, doesn't it?
I wanted to fight them.
A quiet town. One wouldn't think these drifting woods toss on dwarf-troubled waters. But they do.
I thought we were going straight for a fight. I picked like the most intimidating thing there was. Walk up to him and start whispering shit into his ear, man. I thought, you know. Say you're intrigued. Inquire after these dwarven troubles.
Consider for a moment the dwarf. What is he? A mule? A beast of burden? But some defy that role. There are rats among them, dancing to their rat queen's tune. I've need of a rat catcher.
Urge him to make his point. If you're to accept the role of rat catcher, you need more concrete information.
Of course. I must depart post-haste, but Julian here will stay behind and be a good little parrot. Ask and he will answer.
So this guy's wearing the same kinds of robes as Dallas, so I'm guessing this guy's pretty damn strong. I mean, he does have the upgraded plaque for his name.
Stay behind? But I've my orders. Same as you. Dallas.
Like I said, Julian is staying. And with that, I must be off. No hard feelings about the death threats, of course. How about we part shaking hands instead of stringing them up?
I want to see this.
For a few moments, his hand hangs motionless in the air, then is withdrawn with a swift and determined finality.
Hard feelings it is. I'll remember. The time has come, my stitch-lit lovelies. We set sail. Get on board and man your stations.
Or you could just kick that sack around. I have a feeling you can't fight him.
Left behind like
Not
a
here
dog.
at least.
Blah. 7 curses.
You'd swear the shark was smiling at you.
Sure. Actually, what that guy probably smelt was just fish. He's strong.
The Magister is rubbing the dirt off his robes, none the worse for wear, apparently, from the blast of magic that knocked him off his feet.
These kinds of characters, if you killed them here, does it ruin the storyline later on? Like, obviously he's gone now, so he's gone. I'm just curious.
You! The supposed source hunter! I'd be whining and dining aboard the Lord Dread if it weren't for you. Your meddling in Magister affairs had better be worth it.
It doesn't ruin it. Wonder how I could have done that different so I got the fight.
Oh, I'm ever so pleased you changed your mind.
Okay.
Given that it's cost me my place on the Lord Dread.
So it's by removing him, you have to find alternative routes rather than options that could have been open if you didn't murder him. Yeah.
Now answer
cool.
me. Did you meet with a Magister caravan on your way into town? The hour's growing late and I'm beginning to worry something
Affirm
might have
that you
gone
did.
wrong. By the bishop's bones, you saw it? Out with it, man. What happened?
Mystic, describe the scene in detail. Even the dead would tremble at despair. At the despair you witnessed. Number 4.
Voidwoken. That means source was used. Which means some third party must have attacked first. And I've a fair idea who that might have been. Raymond, that old goat, always suspected there's more to the Driftwood dwarves than meets the eye. Hate to admit it, but I think he may be right. Too many things have gone wrong along Reaper's Coast to attribute to bad luck. Magister ships sinking, weapons disappearing, and as you've seen, a caravan attacked and destroyed. Rumour has it the Dwarvian Queen herself is behind these acts of sabotage. That is what I want you to prove.
Say that if you're to prove these accusations, you have to know where to start looking.
There's a local thug, Lohar. He runs an operation out of his hideout beneath the Black Bull Tavern. I suspect this man of being a spy for his queen.
It may be interesting to have a word with him. Find out what he's up to. Where I really want you to ferret around is Reaper's Bluffs, to the west of Driftwood.
It's wild territory, remote and hostile, where I believe the dwarves may have set up a base of operations away from prying eyes. Should you find any such place, and better yet, proof that Lohar is working on behalf of Queen Justinia, you will be handsomely rewarded, I assure you.
Ask him why he suspects the dwarves as culprits.
They've always been snakes in the grass. Cheap labour, sure, and hard workers too. Half of them are their queen's spies. Her eyes, her ears, her poison-pouring hands.
Sorry.
You know what Queen Justinia is like, surely. A tyrant and a master strategist to boot. In that case, go forth and let the hunt commence!
Asking. Then we must be pretty close to. No, yeah. First things first, you guys said to split these up. That. No, you said to put them in the basement.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
All stealing. So much to it. What the hell?
You stranger! What are you doing here?
What the fudge do you want? I was just standing there talking to my friends. Wonder how many aggro if I did that. Explain you have business with her superior, walk away.
Grumbling, the Magister turns back to her patrol.
I wish I could swim.
Other dog. Alright guys, I'm gonna, before we get into anything else bigger, I was hoping for that fight, but obviously I did the wrong sets there, or I should have just attacked him. I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna save it right here. And I'll be back on tomorrow night. To pick up right from here. And we're gonna push through. We'd spent a lot of time organizing stuff.
Why, I offer nothing less than the wisdom of
I get to fight him later on, nice. Eventually every Magister in this area will be killed, trust me. No, thanks Lan, and I'll speak to you later on tomorrow. Today, tomorrow, it's after midnight already. Thank you everyone for joining us. If you're new to the channel, remember to click that follow button if you enjoyed the channel. Stream, I should say, not channel. I do stream 5 to 6 days a week for a minimum of 4 hours per stream. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. We got a lot coming up this great. So I'll be back on tomorrow night at 8:30 PM UTC +12, which is New Zealand Standard Time. And you did click the follow button. I appreciate it. Now you want no, you only click it the once so it follows. Just don't unfollow. Damn it. Yeah, so if you unfollowed, make sure you follow it again. Have a great day or great night, guys, wherever you are. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the advice and information today. Been sensational, and I will catch you guys tomorrow night to pick up straight from here. Cheers, dude. If you guys do want to follow us as well, huge. I need to make a YouTube thing as well, actually. There you go. I use Discord and Twitter for all my communications. Everything goes through there, or if you just want to talk or anything to anyone that's in the community, do that all through Discord. We are now on YouTube as well, but I don't have a command set up for that because I'm dumb. I'll get that set up for next stream, but just search for Rustoxi on there. Most of these playthroughs are up there. Tomorrow before I stream, I will be getting what we did now and the 2 days before up onto YouTube as well. So thanks for joining. I'm out. Take it easy. See you later, guys.
You're safe among friends.